Hey guys, I just wanted to take some time to make this video because I just got done listening to an amazing webinar by David Nieves. So I wanted to share some of the takeaways that I had from that and just go over the notes that I took and talk to you guys about how we can all be successful, how we can all be improving and helping more people every day. I know that there are some of you who are discouraged right now because you don't feel like you're seeing anything happen, and I think that I have a good message for you because what he said today was basically about why people don't succeed in this business. So the first thing I want to talk about is just consistency, and you have to be willing to be consistent long enough to see something happen, and you have to be willing to constantly be improving your skills. Leaders are constantly in a state of learning. They're never done learning, and I think that our mentors do a great job of leading by example in that sense, because if you listen to David Nieves talk, he can spit out like direct sentences from books that he's read and revisited over and over, and his life is basically reflects all the personal development that he has done, and I think it's very clear that he would not be where he is right now if he hadn't started doing personal development like he does. So if you are discouraged, or you feel like that's just not working, or you're kind of stuck and don't know where to go, do personal development. I can always tell when someone's doing it and when someone's not, because people who don't do it are usually a little negative, or just kind of like, I don't know, it's just kind of like a buzzkill to talk to them because they're wanting to tell you, why they don't feel like it's working and how discouraged they are. But I guarantee you, if they were doing personal development, those words would never come out of their mouth, because they would know that nothing happens overnight. And it doesn't matter if it's been 6 months and you still haven't seen anything happen. I think we could all agree you probably haven't given it your all yet. Unless you're doing your personal development every single day and you're staying plugged in and you're talking to Ross and I on a daily basis, then you can't really say you've given it your all. Another thing I want to talk about really quick is make sure you are always talking to Ross and I. That's your job to come to us, because just once you have your own team, you'll understand, like, you can't, you can only work with the ones who are willing to work, but we only know you're willing when you come to us and talk. We can't just grab you by the hand and drag you behind us. You have to come to us. Some of y'all are really good at that, and some of y'all don't really talk to us at all, so we just assume you don't want to work. So don't ever be scared to come to us. We're here to make sure you succeed, but you have to, it's a two-way street. So the next thing I want to touch on is he talked a lot about coming out of your comfort zone, and how every time we step out of our comfort zone, our ability improves by 10 times. So if you challenge yourself to step out of your comfort zone every day for 30 days, think of how much growth that's going to be for you. And what that means is just doing whatever it is that you're really scared of doing. If it's maybe a certain person that you've been wanting to talk to that you know would be really good at this, but you're just so scared to say anything to him about it, or maybe it's just like putting it out on social media that you're doing this, but you're just really scared of what everyone's going to think. The more you get out of that comfort zone and you stop listening to those voices in your head telling you not to do something, the better it's going to be. And it's like magic, I promise. It's like sometimes when, in my experience, I could do one thing that I had been dreading doing, and it's like instantly something happens right after, and it makes me just realize, like, wow, that really wasn't that bad, and look at what happened, because I chose to obey my instincts and get out of that comfort zone and put myself out there. So then the last thing I want to touch on is he talks about the myelin we have in our brain. And what myelin does is it wraps around our nerve fibers the same way insulation wraps around copper wire. And when we fire our circuits in the right way, myelin responds by wrapping layers of insulation around the neural circuit. and each circuit is adding a bit more skill and speed. So the thicker the myelin gets, the better it insulates, and the faster and more accurate our thoughts and movements are going to become. So this means we can be good at anything by building myelin in our brains. And the way you build that strong is by repeating the same thoughts or movement or action over and over and over, and it's just going to get thicker and thicker and thicker. And so that's how we develop our skills, is by putting them into practice over and over and over and over, and eventually we're going to be good at it. I might not be able to shoot a basket with my left hand, but if I practiced it every single day for 2 or 3 hours a day, in a month or two, I would probably be able to shoot 3-pointers with my left hand with my eyes closed. So the saying "practice makes perfect" is true in anything we do, and especially this. The more you do it, the more you talk to someone about it, the better you're going to get, and that's a proven law. So there really is no reason to fail. The only way you fail in this business is if you just give up and quit. And if you haven't stuck around for at least a year and can't say you've given it 100% your all, then there's no reason for you to walk away, because you haven't even tried. So anyway, I just wanted to share those notes with you because it was a really awesome webinar. And I'm also going to work on putting up some videos about the products, because I know some of you still don't feel like you really know much about the products, and I know some of you can't come to all the meetings and stuff, so I'm going to work on putting little videos out about the products with things that you can say and share with other people. So bear with me while I get those together. Anyways, I hope everyone's having a great weekend, and I will talk to all of you soon, I hope.